Hello YouTube, this is Spitfire recording his first commentary for radio gaming, and in this game it's a TDM on Subbase, and I'll be using the M4 silenced backed up with the Spitfire foregrip, which I don't really use for the whole game. I apologise, this is taking so long to load, my computer's a bit crap, and also the graphics are a bit lame because I had to record it in half size so that I could actually get some smooth gameplay. Right, the M4 is a pretty decent gun in my opinion. It's not the best assault rifle, I mean there are better ones out there. The ACR is better by quite a long way actually. The TAR has better power, and also to an extent the AK-47 is pretty decent too. Here I try and rush at the start of games, get some kills, but I don't do it particularly well here. Some guy gets there before me. And this bit's just funny, because I walk straight past this guy and he doesn't see me, which is a bit retarded to be honest, so I just kill him. Right, yes, the M4. It's a pretty all-rounded gun, to be honest. Good at short range, firing from the hip, because as long as you're within a couple of meters of them, you're going to kill them. And also, medium to long range, it's also very good aiming down the sights, as it's quite accurate, there's not a lot of recoil, and its power's pretty decent, so you're going to kill them pretty quickly before they can get rounds into you if you see them first. Bad points, I'd say I'd use the silencer with this gun every time, because the flash is just too much if you're using FMJ or red dot sight or even no attachment or extended mags or whatever, something like that. Yeah, the flash is just too good, so you can't see the enemy that you're shooting, which on a game where the objective is to kill people isn't really that good. God, that would have been Ninja if I'd actually got it. It's got a good clip size, which I like, so you don't have to reload too much. Although personally, I suffer from a condition called ORD, which is obsessive reloading disorder. So every time I fire anything over 2 shots, I have to reload, which is why I use Sleight of Hand Pro really, as well as you get faster ADS. Just a quick thing on the perks that I'm using. Sleight of Hand Pro, as I just said, which is just a great perk around because you can aim down your sights quicker, so you get to kill them faster. Stopping Power Pro, which is also a very decent perk. I'd recommend it every time. I think every one of my classes has it. Just gives you that little bit of extra damage that you need. Should have knifed that guy really, but I wasn't fast enough, and that guy's just blind. Oh, and martyrdom too. That's a shame. Oh yeah, back to the perks. Steady Aim Pro. It's a good one because personally I like firing from the hip, which you can see. It doesn't always work out, but it's good fun sometimes if you just spam people and get a kill. It's more satisfying than just getting them long range, firing in little bursts. And I'm using Semtex, which in my opinion is better than frags because frags roll too much. So if you get them on the slightest of slopes, they just keep rolling and rolling and rolling away from the enemy. And stun grenades, which are better than flash grenades in every way. Right, I'm camping probably a little bit too much on this game. I'll admit, staying in the same areas quite a lot, though not as much as some people do. Some people are quite happy to sit staring out of the same window looking at the same spot the whole game. But personally, I'm a fan of defensive play if I'm not doing so well, just staying in like the same area. But I try not to just sit in the same spot staring at the same patch of wall all the time. That's just annoying. Yeah. I've obviously haven't found my mouse wheel here to knife people. Not really working out for me. Oh yeah, bit of a spam grenade there. Don't be afraid to do that, guys. It's like, I'd say 50-50. You get a kill if you spam a nade in a busy area, and you've got them there to throw, so why not use them? Subbase, there's a tendency to camp on this map, I've got to say. A lot of people do it, just hanging around this upstairs area, because from it you can see most of the map. And it's a good area to hang out in, if I'm being honest. But some people do it too much. They're happy just to sit in the same room, this one particularly, just looking out over people's spawn points. I just don't do that, guys. People don't like you when you do, and you're not really showing off your skill. So yeah, my kill streaks. I only get a Predator in this game, which is a bit of a shame, really, because I usually do a bit better than that. But I use 5.7.11 Predator, which I think is better than a sentry gun, despite what some people might say. Even though sentry's around for longer, and I suppose on some game modes it's probably better if you want to defend an objective. But personally, I just prefer Predator because it gives you some satisfying kills. Harriers, which I'd recommend every time because it's like having an airstrike and a helicopter in the air at the same time, because you get the 2 strikes beforehand, which admittedly aren't brilliant, but if you get them in the right place, you'll probably get a kill or two. And I use Chopper Gunner, which controversially I think is better than the AC-130, despite what many of you may think. AC-130s, I think you have to judge where the enemy's going to be before they get there, so you can fire a shot, because they do take quite a long time to get to the ground. Oh dear, bit of a wasted opportunity. Anyway, yes, so I prefer chopper gunners to AC-130s because you don't have to reload, which is one thing that does annoy me about an AC-130. And you can get constant firing, and you don't always have to hit them directly with the chopper gunner, which, I mean, you don't have to with the AC-130 either, but it's just good that they've put that on. And chopper gunners are around for a bit longer, I think, though I might be wrong on that, so feel free to correct me on that one, guys. Yeah, they're my favourite kill streaks. I use them all the time, unless of course I'm playing free-for-all or S&D and something. Other people's air sport, like there's a Pablo in this game, which I try to avoid all the time. I try and stay indoors as much as I can, or keep it on another side of the wall to me. And well, that's the game. Didn't use the splash bomb at all, but I ended up 28 for 6, which is not a bad KD at all. Although I didn't get many kill streaks, though I've had much worse games, though I have had better. Thank you all for watching, and please feel free to comment, and please subscribe. Thank you very much. We'll have more videos soon.